Hey guys, Hannah here and welcome to a brand new video on my channel, and this video is going to be about the benefits of autism and Asperger syndrome. So this isn't benefits as in like I'm autistic, I can do this, I can do that, which is a good thing. This is more about what you get from other people if you're autistic, also the government and the odd taxpayer. So sorry guys, I've just got a few things that I want to talk to you about today, which you may not be aware of, that if you have Asperger syndrome you can sometimes get. So you can't always get it, so don't hold me to this, but this is what I've got and this is what I want to share with you guys about how you could get it, and not even if you have Asperger's, but if you have any sort of diagnosed disability. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is what is called a CEA carer card. So basically I only discovered it like 2 years ago, and I really like the cinema, so it was a really good thing for me. But basically it's a card. I was going to show you my actual card, but then I realised it had all my details on it. So but basically it's a card, it's got like a picture on it, it says CEA carer. It's like a really weird shape, and basically it's £6. £6. You have to have evidence of a disability, and you get it for a year, so it's £6 a year. And every time you go to the cinema, you get one ticket free for a carer. So that can be anyone. So like mum, dad, brother, sister, dog, cat, hedgehog, that sort of thing. Maybe Priscilla wants to come. Who knows? Either way, you got a free ticket. So the free ticket is not for you, it's for somebody else. And I think it's just like a really, really good idea, because it kind of doesn't have to be in place, but it is. And I think it's really, really nice if you just want to go to the cinema and you don't actually have to pay a lot, so you just get like one whole free ticket. And like, even I'm with Odeon, or I go to Odeon more, and even when I like go to, there's like I know it's at Greenwich and I think like Manchester, there's a few of them. There's like this thing is called the gallery, and you get like unlimited food and like private seating, etc, etc, and that's also included in the carer card. So carer basically gets almost everything free, even if it's like an upgrade, or even if it's like a really nice thing, like a really nice screening and stuff that normally you would have to pay extra for if you had a regular ticket. The carer still gets in as that free ticket. So I also have Limitless from Odeon, and that's basically just a Limitless card, and I pay £18 a month, something like that, £18 a month, and basically I just go to the cinema as much as I want. So normally when like me and my friend or me and my mum want to go, we don't actually have to pay anything on the spot, because we have the Limitless and we also have the carer ticket. So we just order 2 tickets free, which is really nice. And we went to Greenwich a few times and it's been amazing, because I have actually had to pay the upgrade on my Limitless ticket. It was like £7, and of course the carer goes free, and normally the tickets are like £23 each. So I literally got like £47 worth of stuff for like £7.60 when I went with my friend. We saw Moana. It was amazing, guys. Like, I thoroughly recommend it. Greenwich Gallery, go for it. You can tube it, you can walk it, you can do whatever you want for it. It's just in access everywhere. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to suggest to you is what is called a disabled rail card. And if you haven't got one, you should have one. Again, you need to have evidence. You need to have evidence for all of these things, because you can't just obviously pick them up. My evidence is my disability benefit, but I think doctors' letters and stuff count. Don't hold me to that. And basically, with a disabled rail card, it's for National Rail and also the London Underground. So I could travel on the London Underground a lot to get around, to get to uni, to get to work, etc, etc. So it's actually really good for me. And unfortunately, I'm going to slag off the councils in London now, because when I first went and moved to a London address for university, I was hopefully going to get a freedom pass, which just means you just get free travel all across London. And apparently autism doesn't count as a disability. It's really weird. So either way, if you're going to London and got autism, don't try and get the freedom pass. I've complained, I've had a go at them, we'll see if anything comes from that. But anyway, the disabled rail card is actually quite a nice alternative, and I've actually got a disabled rail card and also an 18 plus student card. So I've got both of them, and the 18, I'll just tell you quickly about the student cards. The 18 plus student card, if you're a student and you live at a London address in term time, you get half price off rail season tickets and bus season tickets. So normally like a bus pass costs £21 a week, but if you do it with the student card, you get it for £14.70 or something like that, and that's a really good deal. Considering like buses cost £1.50 and I'm really lazy, so I get buses short distance, so it makes sense for me. And I combine that with my disabled rail card. The disabled rail card actually works pay as you go, and you get a third off on all journeys when you go on the tube, which doesn't count for the bus obviously because it's a rail card, but it is literally amazing because for me to get to central London in peak time it's £5. And when I use my disabled rail card, it's like £3 something. It just makes so much difference. I mean, I feel like crying if I have to pay £5. I know compared to a lot of other train providers in the UK and different countries, it's not that much, but for me, it's a lot. So do definitely get one. Also, you get like third off National Rail, and with National Rail, you also get a third off someone else that comes with you, which is really good. So if you're going like, I don't know, say you're going on the South West trains to Southampton Central via Winchester, you can sort of, you can go with somebody else and you both get a third off. So it's not just like you getting a third off, so the carer also gets a third off, which is pretty cool. The third thing I want to talk about isn't really a something you get, it's more something you can use, and that is called exam conditions. Well, it's not called that. But basically, I've got an exam tomorrow. Awkward. So I visited the special student support centre of my university, and they actually gave me advice and actually gave me a few tips and stuff for how I can make the exam easier. So they offered me extra time and also to type on a computer. And I didn't take the extra time because I thought I was a cocky bitch and I thought I could do it all, but now I'm thinking it's tomorrow, I definitely can't do it all in the 90 minutes we're given. I wish I had the extra half hour, but I'll try and get that for the future exams. But I can type on a computer, which is really good because the thought of writing for 90 minutes is pretty daunting. It's just like, oh my gosh, my hands hurt after a sentence, that's because I'm dyslexic. So if you have Asperger's, dyslexia or any other related conditions, make sure you visit the student support centre of your university, and they can give you like extra time, like people reading out the questions for you and stuff like that. So definitely give that a try. I'm sure if you're registered with the service at your university, I'm sure that they can help you, etc, etc. So definitely check that out if you're a student, guys. The last thing I want to talk to you about is PIP, which is Personal Independence Payment. This is a benefit that replaced the Disability Living Allowance for adults. And I started to get it in 2014, where unfortunately I was not very well at all, and I needed it. I didn't need it, but I tried to get it. My mum's like, you'll never get it, you're not disabled enough. Got it, highest rate bitches. But yeah, I wasn't very well at the time. So when I applied for it, I think September 2014, I applied for it, and they said it would take months and months. And it wasn't till like April, May the next year, I got a phone call, or no, I got a letter. My mum's like really excited. She was just like hiding it behind her back. I was like, Mum, give me the letter, babe. And it said that I'd been awarded the independence payment, and I've also been awarded the highest part of the payment, which was amazing because my mum thought I wasn't even going to get the lowest. I think it's lowest, middle and highest. And that depends on how much money you get. So the fact that I got the highest was pretty amazing. And also I got it backdated to September. And I had to ring the woman to make sure like that I was actually getting backdated, and she's like, oh, you've got like £2,100 coming into your account tomorrow. My mum cried. Yeah, that was a pretty cool moment, because it was like in a moment of a lot of depression and stuff like that, and to randomly have £2,100 on your bank account was pretty awesome. So I'm not sure about the rates of the payment. I know the highest rate is £83 a week, which is pretty cool. So that works out 326 a month, which is really good. And I've also got it till 2018, so next year now, and so that will last me throughout university almost, so that's really going to help. I don't know whether I'll apply for it again. I'll try. I will definitely try and apply for it, but whether I get it or not, I don't know. My aunt just thinks I'm wasting like the taxpayers' money because I'm able, but you know what, June, babe, one day I'm going to be paying all that tax back into the taxpayer when I've got a really good job, better than all you guys, and it's going to be like £100,000 and I have to pay 40% of that to the tax man. That's when my money will go back into the tax. Do you know what I mean? So don't let anyone have a go at you about using taxes money, but that's because my family are a bunch of Tories, and you know, it's just not cool. But anyway, I don't know how hard PIP is to get. I thought it was pretty hard to get, but then I got it, so, and I got the highest rate, so definitely give that a go, guys. I mean, you know, it helps a lot, and it just helps. It's there. It's really good. Yeah, definitely do that, guys. So I think that's all. I probably have a few more things that are beneficial for people with Asperger's, autism, blah blah blah. So I will definitely talk to you about that at some point, but I can't think of them now. So I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna have to go down my local co-op and get myself some food. I've actually got work tonight in like 2.5 hours. I've actually got to revise as well, so yeah, no, I haven't actually got much time. I look after a little baby in the evening. I pick her up from her childminder, I take her home, cook her food, and etc. She's only little and she's lovely, and I really enjoy it. £10 an hour. £10 an hour. Yes. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.